So, PorkRoll Eggs with you, by the way. And Social Nicole has a date this weekend. Let's get right to it.
Oh, all those diner readings paid off for
It's a first date, though. You met some guy last weekend or whatever you said?
Yeah, at the bar.
And you guys exchanged phone numbers, and he called her and asked her out on a date, which I'm surprised, because these days people just text her like I am. He actually called and was like, hey, would you like to go out to dinner?
That's very nice of him,
It was weird already, because he called, so it's already weird.
But now, you said you're mostly nervous because you're not good on first dates. Why are you so afraid of first dates?
First dates are really, really bad for me. I went on one a couple years ago, and it wasn't good. It was the morning after we went to breakfast, and I said, I love you.
Wait, you dropped the I love you right away?
Wait. So let's set the stage. So you guys went out, you were drinking, having a good time, and you stayed the night.
Yes.
And you had a good night, I'm assuming.
We had a fun night.
Okay. He's like, hey, let's go get some breakfast. So he obviously liked you because he wanted to keep you around for breakfast.
Right. Normally they're just like, bye.
So next morning, you and him staring at each other at breakfast, and you just randomly say, I love you?
I thought I was in love. I'm not kidding. I felt
Why
the connection.
are you so crazy? Nobody does that.
Well,
like, that's like out of a movie.
I felt like I was in a movie. I was in love.
What happened after that? Did he say I love you back? What did he do?
No. He dropped his fork, and that was it.
He got quiet. He was like, oh,
did he eat his food?
Yeah, he picked up his fork and started eating again. And then after that, I never heard from him.
Oh, well, yeah, I could see why.
Yeah.
Ever again?
Never again.
This girl's crazy.
Did you call him?
Of course. I was in love. I was calling him, I texted him, and nothing. And then I just dropped it.
They have a one-night stand, and she's instantly telling me I love you.
Oh, man, that's bad. You know, I never said anything like that, like I love you, but I had a very awkward and uncomfortable incident on a first date.
Really?
Oh, man. It was with my now husband, and we went out, and we went to a fondue place.
Okay.
Now, what my husband didn't know was that I was suffering from, like, a really bad stomach virus, but I didn't want to cancel because I really liked him.
Yeah.
So I was on Augmentin, which is strong antibiotic, like strong stuff, and it tears up your stomach.
When you're on, like, strong antibiotics, do you think the best place to go is a fondue place?
He made the reservation. I didn't want to, like, destroy it, so I had to go along with it.
Like, could there have been a worse place to go to?
I know.
Like, could you be like, man, I'm on all these antibiotics and things can go wrong. Let's go get Mexican. Like, at what point is the fondue place just not a bad idea?
Well, I didn't want to, throw a wrench in his plans, and he made the effort, and I just said, okay, I have to go along with it. It's a first date. You have to be fake.
Yes.
So we're sitting there, we're having a great time, we're drinking, we're eating or whatever, and all of a sudden I get those, the chills.
Oh, did you get
the rumbles? And I was like, oh no, how do I play this off? What am I supposed to do? So I'm sitting there pretending to, be really engaged in conversation, and finally I was like, excuse me, I'll be right back. I went to the bathroom, and yeah. Oh.
So you had a poo attack.
Oh, I had a poo attack.
So you on your date going, I'll be right there. Oh. Are you sweaty at this point?
Tom, I was sweating like crazy.
Are there people just vomiting? Like, is there people in the bathroom going, oh, what's going on? Ooh. As your legs are curling up.
Oh. Because, you try you try to be quiet when people walk in. You have to suck it in. You're like, oh, God, this hurts so bad. I was in so much pain. Finally, I came out, and I just sat there, and he was like, he had to be like, what the hell? Because I was gone for like 25 minutes.
Whoa.
It was a long time, but I was in a lot of pain.
So you've done the explosion.
So that's probably the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me on a first date, but, whatever.
Man, the first date. I remember one time, now this is not like it. I never went on a lot of dates, I'll be honest with you. Like, I kind of tooled around and made friends with people. I was one of those guys that kind of like, I was friends with you, and then we kind of started dating, so everything was already...
You worked your way in?
Yes, I worked my way in. I was a pro at that. But I did go on a first date one time, and I was younger. It was probably in the 90s or whatever. And I went to a bar, and there was this girl I really liked, and I was like, this girl's pretty awesome. But as Mike Ryan said, I got a little sauced up before, me and my buddies, because she was bringing a friend. And I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. So I walk into the bar, and I'm like, yeah. This is going to be awesome. And everyone's partying, having a good time. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm feeling it. And I'm like doing a shot and getting crazy. So I sit down, and I'm super comfortable. And the girls are like, oh, my God, Tom, how you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm doing great. I'm like, this is my friend, Julie. And I'm like, hey, Julie, how you doing? And we start having this great conversation, and we're all laughing, having a good time. And I remember looking at the one going, hey, we're all having fun here, right? And they're like, yeah, this is amazing. And I was like, how about you two make out for me so I see what kind of freaks we're into tonight?
Tom,
I swear to God.
No.
I was like, can you just make out just a little bit? Just a little. And I'm trying to laugh with it like I'm being funny. Does not find it funny.
It's not funny.
The one girl gets all sassed up. Gets up, smacks me in the face. Boom! I'm like, oh! The other girl, out of nowhere, boom! Beat her in my face. I'm like, they walk away from me. I'm just stuck there with people laughing at me. Like an entire college is laughing at me in the corner. Just what just happened?
You deserved it.
And they walked out. Best part of the story. A week later, I see the one girl, the friend.
That threw the beer at you.
Threw the beer at me. Totally hooked up with her.
What?
Oh, totally hooked up with her. And the whole time she was like, my friend was such a prude. I don't know why I did that. I was just, totally hooked up with him. So, not too bad.
Revenge!
Revenge! Revenge! Revenge! Revenge! Revenge! Revenge! Make it out! Make it out!